How much money do developers make here in Nepal? The other day, someone commented that on a video asking me if I was comfortable sharing how much money do developers can make here in Nepal, and if I was not comfortable spelling out the number, maybe if I could rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, how happy I was with the earning. As the person was a student in a computer engineering field and would help him decide and set expectations. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I want to thank this stranger firstly for being so kind and not blunt as some people do, who straight up ask how much you are making without laying the scene first. You might be familiar with these people because these are the people who ask how much you score when you are a student and how much you make once you grow up, but with a kind of a looking down at you attitude. But this person who commented asking me how satisfied I was on a scale of 1 to 10 regarding the earning might be missing the main point, that is, money isn't the primary thing in this field. It's a byproduct of the work. Now, don't get me wrong, money is essential, crucial in fact when you are trying hard or struggling to make the ends meet, but once you cross that threshold and meet all your financial needs and dreams that you ever imagined in the first place, money just becomes a number, and you'll have other bigger problems to tackle and understand, and we'll talk about it some other day. But for the time being, let's come back to his original question, how satisfied I was on a scale of 1 to 10 regarding my earning. I said 8, but now this is left to his own imagination to interpret what that 8 really means. One of the reasons why I'm talking about money or earning in the first place today is I too was in a similar position where he is now, approximately 6 or 7 years ago, assuming he is in his second or third year of engineering in college. A lot has changed between my student self that wanted to pursue this career, my frustrated self that actually quit this career, and my current self that is now knee-deep into this professionally for over 5.5 years now, to be precise. And in the meantime, I've done quite a bit of a variety stuff besides programming, just for the sake of maximizing my earning potential. And it includes everything in between, from working as an employee to trying to run my own digital company here in Nepal. And even now I am learning, studying, working, implementing and iterating on different strategies to maximize my earning potential. So hit that subscribe button and click on that bell notification, because I'm dead serious about this topic and we will cover it as much as we can, but one step at a time. When I was thinking about this, I was obviously starting to think in terms of numbers. I could just straight up spit numbers, open Excel sheet, do a bunch of calculations and enter the trick measuring contest and be done with it. But I don't want to come off as a who just rubs it in the face of others and at the expense of other people have fun. I specifically don't want that to happen, because I've been there and having it rubbed off on my face wasn't fun. So we won't be talking any real numbers anytime soon, but I want to lay down the groundwork and the foundation first that serves as a platform on top of which we can have a healthy conversation about this with a much clearer perspective. Money is a very, very touchy and sensitive aspect for many of us, but it doesn't have to be. It still is for me, and I'm still trying to fight it. And I'm very thankful to my mentors who have guided me in this journey of ups and downs in career and helped me see money as a byproduct of what we do in our field. It doesn't matter whether you are making too little or too much, you will always feel insecure about it, and you will always have money problems as long as you don't have a healthy relation with money and finances. I know many friends and colleagues that are in the tech field but are still struggling or aren't happy with their earning. So having seen someone trying to be prepared for this field just inspired me to work on this series of videos that I will be making. The goal here, obviously, more so than to spit the numbers, is to explore the potential that there is in this field and talk more about them and break it down to the actionable items, because that is what that matters. It is because of the mentors who kept me on the soldiers and I was able to see far and wide in this environment that we're in. I want to do that the same for the people who are planning to come into this field. So this video series is for you who specifically asked me that question. And yes, this is going to be a recurring theme on the channel, because one single episode wouldn't quite tackle this behemoth of topic that earning is. I want to unpack things I have learned, mistakes that I've made, the importance of mentors in career, how to spot red flags on jobs and clients from hell so that you wouldn't touch them with a 10-foot pole, how to negotiate, how to research, how to communicate, how to reach out to other people in the field, and how to work in teams, and how to develop a healthy attitude towards work and earning, because this field isn't just about programming and earning. You don't have to live a life of eat, sleep, code, and repeat. That's a bullshit, to be honest. Life isn't a loop. You run it once and it will end someday. So make sure you live your life in a worthwhile manner while trying to pursue things that matter. And we have to try and see a bigger picture, a bigger perspective, because oftentimes in the job we are running in that loop and entirely missing the point. So strap in, because we are in for a ride. And of course, we can make a healthy amount of money. Doesn't matter whether you are in Nepal or from Nepal or some other country. We are now living in a global economy. If you try to think in that way, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say 8 is still my answer, and my goal is to reach to that 10 and also help you to reach to your 10, whatever that